We are live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Friday edition, late edition, 6:30 p.m. edition, Evan, of the Stay Cashin show. We're not doing this to test it, although it is actually a test now. We're doing this because I had to go to the hip doctor today, and I didn't want to miss you guys. So coming up right after this, maybe we'll take a break. How's that going to work, E? What are we going to do for the handoff?
That will be on a whole different. So it'll still be on the Stay Cashin channel, but it's going to be a different stream.
Okay, so we'll finish this, and then they'll just log on to the other video.
Yep.
Okay, and that'll start at 8:05.
Yeah.
We'll do that. So you guys know the roundtable show. It's been extremely popular. Everyone seems to be loving it. So we're going to be doing that again for free. It's probably the last week that it's free on YouTube. But Bill Rupp, what up?
I would give it to you guys free all the time.
Of course you would. And there would be no business.
If I was on it, guys, you'd get it free all the time.
Yeah, well, some of us need to run a business.
Top 45 free, guys.
That's it.
People. Man of the people. Demand it.
Free one.
Demand it.
Yeah, you should do a free roundtable competing side by side.
In the comments, I want to say free. We want it free. Let's spam the comments on this video. We want it free.
You know what? Yeah, we should do it free. Bill, you're going to take it out of your salary, right? To cover the cost that we lose for that?
Sure. We want it.
Let's go. That's free for everyone.
We want it free.
There we go. It's free now. Bill's paying
Put
for
in
it.
the comments.
Speaking of free, I'm about to start a giveaway, so wait till that pops up in the chat. And we only had 16 comments on the last show after it ended, and we said we would give out a free week. I just did it randomly. Brian Cedillo 9218, you are the winner of free week from yesterday.
Brian Cedillo, attaboy. Welcome. And Rackets, what up? You ready for your Orioles?
Tomorrow, yeah, I'm good.
What time's that start?
1 o'clock.
Oh, it's the first game?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Right out the gate, we're going to be fucking firing on all cylinders in the chat room. That's for damn sure. All right, let's get to Evan. What do we got to talk about here? A few headlines. We might also be moving Stay Cashin at 3 p.m. next week instead of 2 p.m. Part of the logic behind it is just rational that McAfee's show is only really uncensored on YouTube for an hour now from 2 to 3. I fucking love McAfee. And I don't think we should be competing against it because it's a fucking awesome show. So I'd rather be the McAfee post-game show than the McAfee competition show. So we'll probably do it at 3 o'clock starting next week. We'll test it. We'll see how it goes. Might move it back to 2. But for next week, we'll do 3 p.m. For Stay Cashin. So just get adjusted to the new time. Playing with some things, trying some things, seeing what works. Get the likes up, guys. Only 68 likes and about 180 people watching right now. So, Evan, what do you want to start with?
Chase Claypool just got traded to the Dolphins. There was a quote from Mike McDaniel saying, "We didn't really need any help at receiver." And someone quote tweeted and said, "Well, you didn't get it." So.
It's going to be good.
You think he's going to be good, Bill?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can't wait.
I love how Bill giving some ridiculous fucking... Nick, are you saying Paywall Tommy is like my nickname, or are you saying I should put it behind the paywall? Which one? Because usually Bill does this shit that can't happen ever, and then I get blamed because they take him seriously. So I'm curious to see. McAfee show, guys, you should check it out. Pat's a guy who I have actually hung out with, drank beers with, chilled with, presented on stage with in New England back 5-6 years ago. The exact same dude. I was texting back and forth with him for months after that. Just a solid, great fucking dude. And he's got a great show. And it really is doing a great job at ESPN. Rackets, do you think the ESPN show is... I know you were worried about it because you've been a big McAfee show fan. Do you feel like it's fallen off? I don't feel like it's... I feel like it's great still.
No, it's still good. It's a little bit different.
It's not as... It
was never gonna stay the same.
Yeah, it's not. But I mean...
It's still good.
Yeah, it's good. Was it better than you thought it would be?
It's about what I thought it would be.
It's about what you expected. Yeah, I think it's a little bit better. I watch it more now. I didn't really watch it much before.
Evan's like in a club over there with his yellow.
Yeah, right. What are you doing over there? Are you in a dentist office?
It's my light, but I think I'm gonna have to turn my actual light on because if I don't have a white screen on the
right, yeah, you turn black.
I'm
that happens to me sometimes when I have the wrong lighting.
Makes me want to sing and dance.
Right,
yeah, but yes, you guys should check out the Pat.
What's
McAfee
up, G-Way? In the club.
The thing I'm the most happiest about, and then we'll get off the McAfee thing. The thing I'm the most happy about is with the McAfee show, it saved ESPN for me. because now any time of day when I turn on ESPN, McAfee's on at ESPN when it's live, and then it goes to ESPN2 for the next 2 hours. That they just have it playing all day. So you could avoid all the shit ESPN content and just watch McAfee no matter what time you're on there. So props to him. Really happy to see him doing so well. Just fucking great dude. Evan, where are we going? Claypool, we all think he sucks. Bill thinks he's good. Rackets, any impact on the Dolphins?
That guy's trash. No,
He's trash. He's trash.
No impact whatsoever.
No impact. I agree.
You guys are so stupid.
Yeah.
More movement in the NFL. Randy Gregory from the Broncos is going to the Niners now.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think, Rackets? Think that's a big deal?
Yeah, just cycle in another fucking defensive lineman for the Niners.
No, that's what they need.
Keep giving them.
Yeah, rich get richer. That's awesome. Yeah,
He's gonna be good there.
It's a good addition for sure.
Yeah, he's gonna be good there.
It's just a team that already was stacked gets more stacked, right? So, that's interesting. Let's see, Evan.
Nick responded to you in the chat, said, Tommy, it's a joke. I support no matter what. But before that, he said, you're not a man of the people. I think you know.
That's what I'm saying. I always get fucking shit. These are just sabotage moves by Bill. He does things he know can't be done to sabotage me. But I'm fine. I like being hated. As long as people are thinking about me. I don't care if they're hating me or loving me. Evan, next.
There's not really much else going on except for that game last night where there was just no safety on DJ.
I made that game my bitch.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah, but I did say on this show, Brian Robinson was going to be the one that was. We did bet it, the 40-40. DJ Moore went nuts. And odds boost just can't win. They let you win like one every 10 of them. The second we saw DJ Moore 40 and Brian Robinson 40, which is like, how the fuck does that not happen, right? We said on this show, it's going to lose. We're still going to bet it. We're still going to put it out because we're fucking retards. But it's going to lose. We just don't know how. And I thought it was too easy to make the DJ Moore part lose because he's already kind of erratic. He goes for 200 or 0. Brian Robinson seemed like the one they'd fuck the world with. They did.
DJ Moore.
I knew Brian Robinson was dead the second DJ Moore caught like 60 yards on the first drive. I was like, say goodbye to Brian.
He scores the first touchdown for plus 1,700. Thank you.
Yep.
We can't forget to mention that when they were trying to come back at the end of the game, Terry McLaurin and Brian Robinson weren't on the field.
Brian Robinson didn't play the whole second half.
What's that all about?
Guess what the beauty of that was?
Riverboat Ron.
We hit Gibson receiving. I gave it 2 out for free. We hit Gibbs. Here's what I hit yesterday on Gibson receiving. We missed the back end ones because he dropped that one pass, which would have gave us the fucking 68.5. He would have got 6 yards, dropped right in his arms. But we hit Gibson over 20.5 at halftime max bet, over 29.5 at halftime max bet. Then I put out for the subs only, not free for Twitter. So if you're on Twitter, you got one or two of them. You didn't get this one. Plus 290 for 2 units and plus over 40 plus 290 for 2 units and over 50 plus 750 for a unit. So we hit a 750, a 290, and 2 max bets on Antonio Gibson live. That's why you need to be signed up at 4 Deep, get in the chat. We hit DJ Moore's longest reception. We hit Howell over rushing. That hit pretty easily. I think he ended with 20 plus. But the Redskins and Brian Robinson were the only real losers. That was it. It was the only thing that lost, and we knew it was going to lose. Any other takes on the game yesterday? Fields good? Does Fields suck? I still think he sucks.
He looked good for in the first half, anyways.
Yeah, he's had his moments the last couple weeks. I mean, he played the 2 worst defenses in the NFL. So, you know, how much are you going to fucking
both of those big plays that DJ Moore came on third downs too.
Yeah, there were some bad plays too, because the reality is if Logan Thomas doesn't fumble on that drive in the second half, the Redskins win that game. The Redskins go down and score there, and they end up winning that game. Field plays very good downhill, but the Bears were letting them back into it in the second half. You were starting to see nothing but 3 and outs on the field side in the second half. So
if they didn't miss that field goal at the end of the game too, they would have been down by 7. They would have had a chance.
Kicking the field goal in the first place was fucking.
Riverboat Ron needs to stop. Everyone needs to stop with Riverboat Ron. He does not take chances anymore. He did it a couple times when he had fucking Cam Newton, who he knew was an automatic. Cam Newton was the human fucking tush push. He was the first. He was an automatic. So yeah, but Rivera used to take chances. No, fuck Ron Rivera, dude. He sucks. He doesn't fucking care. He's never fucking cared. I've hated him for a long time. I hate that they call him Riverboat because he doesn't take any chances. So stop. It should be Riverboat Staley, Rackets. Because fucking Brandon Staley's the one fucking doing all the crazy shit. That guy's out of his fucking mind. Rivera, McAfee said on his show today, Rivera's sleeping.
Yeah.
Did you see the McAfee show when they showed the interview? They were like, Rivera at halftime went to talk to the team, and they asked him what you said, and he said, I just let them talk to each other. What? Like, you're down 27-3. Hey, guys, chat amongst yourselves. Figure it out. I'm going to go take a nap in the back room. But anyway, let's get to that's it for the recap. Anyone want anything else on that game? Anyone in the chat? Anyone going once, going twice? Sold. Next topic. Does Howie know he's coming on tonight, Ev?
He does know he's coming on. I just texted him and he has not gotten back. Oh, he's here. All right.
There he is. Howie Dewey. How you doing, Howie Dewey? All right. Howie will be here right now. What's up?
Did we do this yesterday?
No, he just did those games last night. We didn't talk about the weekend games.
Holy Christ.
Howie Dewey, how you doing? Look at you. Are you in a log? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Crazy, boy.
And we're banned from
We're
YouTube.
back.
That is not legal.
Brandishing a firearm was not the thing I thought would get us banned, but I thought it would be me telling dick jokes. But so what's up, Howie? You fucking killing deer or something?
Yeah, we're up here. We're shooting turkey. We're shooting.
Let's keep the gun off. Let's try and limit. Let's try and limit the garnishing weapons on the live stream.
Oh yeah, you probably can't do that.
Probably shouldn't. I don't know. I mean,
No, I think you can. I think you
very
can.
very
It's
few
fake.
things
As
I
long as we're
take
not
a
on
stand
TikTok,
on.
it's
I
fake.
think this is. You're probably
Yeah,
fine.
this is a fake gun.
It's a fake gun anyway, so it doesn't matter. But
Here, listen.
Elmer Fudd.
yeah,
Someone
let's not show it again after we just agreed not to show it. How about that? Does that sound good?
Someone called him Elmer Fudd.
Howie's starting his degenerate podcast and trying to get us taken out before he does it.
You can show this one. I've done it before. And
Let's
no one's
not
done it.
risk it. Let's just go to college football. How about that?
We can do that.
That literally almost came out my nose.
We can do that. We got
All right.
two. But
Let's do it.
Western Kentucky was solid last night, man. They held on. They held on. Almost blew a humongous lead,
Yeah.
but they held on and covered. And man, I like these games tonight. I love one of them. Holy shit!
Uh-oh. Which one?
I got a feeling we're on the same side.
All right, let's see, because there's one that I love too.
Spread was 3.5. I got it at 3.5. And now it's down to 3.
You like the Braskies?
That's the Huskers, man. Going in
I like
Illinois.
Nebraska.
I know you like Nebraska. I know you do.
Mhm.
That's a pick, man. I really like them. I don't think Illinois is that good. I think Nebraska's decent, and they're due for a big win.
Talk for a second here. I forgot I didn't put the plays out to the subs because we had a team meeting.
Well, I'm on Luke. I'm on Illinois quarterback Luke Altmaier over 186.5 passing yards. Whether they get killed or not, I think he gets that easily tonight.
Yeah, that's
that.
that's what he does.
Put
I mean,
that on
he,
a sheet, please.
It's on my Discord. If you just want to copy it, Ev.
All right.
yeah, I
I
mean,
like that.
that's what that guy does, man. I mean, that's the same. It's a passing system. It's what's his name? DeVito came from there.
Yep.
The Giants backup. So,
Yep.
I mean, he's going to toss it. You're going to see it. Yeah, and I think both sides. You might see a high scoring game here.
I think this could get up. Yeah, I think this total seems a little low. It was a little worrisome for me when I looked at it. I was sitting there like, why is this total 40? What's it, 41.5? Yeah, it seemed real low for this game. So the bigger game of the night is obviously K-State, Oklahoma State. We got a little bigger spread than usual when K-State and Oklahoma State meet. K-State laying fucking double digits on the fucking road here. Fucking Howie Dewey. What are we looking at?
You know what? I gotta go with the home dog tonight because I mean Oak State. There are going to be a lot of fans there tonight. I think they'll keep this close. This is a rivalry.
I mean, the rivalry games, dude. You're going to give me double digits in a rivalry game with a home dog? There's a lot of home dogs in the NFL this week, which we're going to talk about too. But
On a Friday night too. On a
Friday nights, this seems like I feel like it's a little trappy. Like it almost seems too easy, right? Like 90% of the money is on K-State right now. 90%. And there's some crazy lines right now. Like, Bill, what's the line on this on DraftKings? I'm looking at FanDuel right now. FanDuel's at 10 FanDuel's at 10.5, and I saw a 12 hanging around out there. So we're looking at between 10.5 and 12. Granted, these aren't key numbers once you get over 11, but 10 and 11 are semi-key numbers there. So I like that it's coming down on FanDuel. I'm taking the 10.5. Glad you're with it too, Dewey. I think we take a little fucking sprinkle. I don't know if I have to do it here. A little sprinkle on the money line.
I mean, yeah, I took Nebraska money line. Oklahoma State, it wouldn't surprise me at all if they won. I teased both Nebraska and Oak State, and I got a substantial bet on Nebraska.
Yeah, so I'm still deciding how I'm going to play this. I think I may tease both of them. So I may do a teaser with Nebraska and Oklahoma State just to get them both up.
Love it.
I'm actually going to, I'm going to do this right now. So let's do this. This is minus 125. This is going to be my official bet. I'm going to do Oklahoma State plus 18 and Nebraska plus 10.5. So if you're teasing college football, do it on FanDuel because you can go up above the 7-point teaser and you still pay nothing. Like I'm paying 125 on a 7.5 point teaser right now on FanDuel. That's like 155 on some books. So, you can get up to 8, and I think you're only paying 130. So FanDuel's teasers for college football are very beneficial. So let's do that. Nebraska plus 10.5, Oklahoma State plus 18. If you're at 10 and 17, because the lines are different, that's fine. Just get to 10, get to 17 on those two. So those are our two plays over there. Let's head to the weekend, Howie. Big weekend of college football here. Should be exciting. Should be fun. You got the fucking Red River shootout, which they won't call the shootout anymore because it's not politically correct. So now it's called the showdown and the rivalry. And it's the Red River shootout, Howie.
Okay.
Those facts. What do you like in this?
I like Texas. I mean, you can't bet against Texas at home. Place is gonna be just packed. Matthew McConaughey's gonna be on the sideline jacking off. Fucking goofy ass fucking wannabe. And I mean, Texas, I think we talked about it. That's one of the teams that has a good chance to get into the playoffs.
Texas is a wagon if they fucking get through this, as Evan would say.
I think
I have to stop saying it as Evan would say. Evan, just assume that I'm always complimenting you when I say that, okay? Because a lot of people say it. You didn't make it up.
This could be a high-scoring game. There's no doubt about it. This will be a shootout. It always is.
You want the over?
I like the over.
You're on the over? Okay. I'm going to take Texas in a parlay here. So I'm going to be actually using the Texas money line in this game, and I'll let you know shortly what I'm going to be pairing it with. What are the games you like here, Diddly Dewey?
I'll tell you, man, the SEC's low. I'm going to give you the team I fucking love. I'm doing it again. I think Notre Dame's they should have 2 or 3 losses now.
They should.
They play Louisville. Louisville beats them this weekend. Louisville will beat them at Louisville.
This is the day. This is the time. I love how everyone's running around like this is the first legitimate Notre Dame team in a while. They're not legitimate, dude.
No.
This team is not that. It's Hartman and nothing. Like, this team is not that good. They should have lost at least 2 games already. Like, they're not that good.
No, they have a below-average defense. I mean, Duke should have beat
Duke
them.
not only should have beat them, Howie, but Duke played their worst game and should have beat them. Duke didn't play out of their mind to keep that close. Duke should have got beat by 40. Georgia goes and stomps them by 35. Oregon beats them by 30 if they played like that. They played their worst game and still were winning in the second half. So, I'm with you.
I think Louisville wins. I mean, take the +6, but I like the money line.
You're riding with the Ville here, huh?
I like the Ville a lot.
I haven't made a final decision on that yet. I'm pretty close to a play on it. Haven't made a final decision just yet. I do want your opinion, though, on Arkansas Ole Miss. We're laying 13 here with Ole Miss. You got Georgia laying 14. SEC's hanging some numbers this week. What do you think?
You got to buy a half point on Georgia. I think Georgia wins this game. It's home. It's night. It's under the lights. 13.5. I think they'll probably win by 2 touchdowns. But you got to buy the half point. Get it down to 13.5. Take Georgia.
Yeah. I am slamming a game, Howie. Let me see. It's a top 25 matchup.
I know which one.
Let me see if you know. Which one is it?
LSU, Missouri.
Okay, that's a play. Where do you think I'm sitting?
I think you're probably – I hope you're like LSU because Missouri, in my opinion, is still not an SEC team.
Yeah. I'm on LSU in a money line in this. I'm pairing that with Texas. So that is a play. I do like LSU to win this game. I don't want to lay the points on this. I don't like laying points on the road in interconference games. You guys know that. But I will be doing Texas money line, LSU money line plus 116. So I like that one there. But my favorite play, you're close. You're in the right conference.
Shit. You like Texas A&M against Bama?
Yes, I do. Texas A&M beats Bama this week. This is a win for Texas A&M. They go out. They upset them. This line opened at 7 and a hook, bro. It's down to under 3. The fact that they're letting this sit under 3 Rackets, 60% of the fucking public's on fucking Bama. This line's dropped 5 points.
You see,
Yeah.
my problem with this is I like Texas A&M all week until the line went this low. And I heard, look, if there was ever a game that Saban has a team prepared for, because he's telling his team, we're going to get our asses handed to us if you don't produce and play a perfect game. Because Texas A&M kind of has owned Alabama.
Yeah, they've had their number. That's the thing here. This isn't like a fucking, Texas A&M never competes with Bama. Now, no, they do.
Every year.
They do. They fuck them up.
Yeah. So, truthfully, I'm thinking Texas A&M should be the favorite here. I mean, that place is going to be packed. Texas A&M has a solid squad, good defense. Bama has an average quarterback. I'm just worried that Saban has a game plan. They're going to run the ball 80% of the time. It could be a low-scoring game. I'm staying away from the game.
I am all over this. I am double max, teased, parlayed, fucking money line, spread, fucking everywhere. I'm bukkake-ing this fucking game. So I love Texas A&M. This team beat Auburn, dude.
If we Texas like A&M wins by 14 or 18,
I will be alting it.
It wouldn't surprise me.
No, I think they're going to be in a spot where Alabama isn't going to be able to do, what they've been getting away with doing. Mississippi State, they had a big lead. They were able to just run it down their throat. The Ole Miss game, they should have lost. Fucking that game was so fucked up. I didn't want to talk about that. South Florida sucks. They're going to have to throw. They're going to have to keep up in this game. This isn't going to be a game where they could just get a 7-point lead, rely on their defense, and then just run downhill and blow it out in the end. They're going to fucking need their boy over there at quarterback, Milroe. He's going to need to fucking show out, and I don't think he can. I don't think he has 250 upside in a passing perspective. I think he's going to need to throw for 250, 300 in this. So love Texas A&M. What else? Give me one more, Howie.
Man, I'll tell you, this one scares me, but I love it. I think Florida State beats Virginia Tech something like 48-7, 48.
That can happen. That's one of my 13-point teaser games. I'm trying to find a 23 because it's 23.5.
Yeah, hey, and we got to toss in your UMass, who's not a bad team. They're getting 19 points at Toledo, who's probably the best team in the MEAC. So I like UMass.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have a few plays that I like for teasers that I'll give out to the subscribers only.
Yeah.
It's beneficial, guys. I know a lot of people say, don't tease college football. No, tease college football. Like, I'm telling you, dude, you can get 14-point teasers on FanDuel for like 125. Like, you're getting 2 touchdowns in some of these home dogs here, or you're getting a Florida State team at 23.5 down to 9.5. That's an important number. That's important. It's college football. It's higher scoring. You shouldn't tease it. Shut the fuck up.
I've had my most success teasing college.
Yes, we both have. We've smashed it teasing college football. So 2 of the plays that'll be in that 14-point teaser we've given out to you already. So I'll give you 2 of them, and then you got to sign off to find the rest. Florida State and Texas A&M. So I'm going to have Florida State down to 9.5. I'm going to have Texas A&M up to 16.5 in that game. And those will be the 2 legs. I don't see
that looks like
looks nice, right?
Looks too good. It looks too good.
Looks a little too good. A little too worrisome there on that one. Howie, you got one more you want to give away before we let you go?
You know what? The final.
Actually, give me your take on Georgia.
I really like Georgia. I was just talking to my kid who they're both from Georgia and they're both up here visiting, and he goes to a lot of the games, and he said he thinks Kirby Smart has it figured out now. And he said Brock Bowers is playing like the madman he is.
Brock's
last week he was a one-man wrecking crew. They have a solid defense. They're playing at home. They may smash Kentucky tomorrow. I really like them.
I mean, listen, Georgia, everyone keeps saying Georgia's weak, Georgia's vulnerable. We've said it here on this show, right? That Georgia's vulnerable. Are they missing Stetson Bennett? Was Stetson Bennett more important than people thought? He was a winner. He used to close games out. And, Bill, Georgia used to let teams hang around a lot. If Georgia didn't pile on you early, Georgia used to play some games that, were some mind-blowing, frustrating games when you were laying big points. But everyone still says, well, Georgia's the favorite to win the national championship, right? So we're kind of grading them on a curve, right? Because if they weren't Georgia and if that team was Virginia Tech but doing the same thing, we'd be like, they're amazing, right? So I'm with you, Howie. They're due for a big game. Kentucky on the road, crazy environment. If it's not this week, I don't know. I'm gonna have to start getting a little worried if they need a blowout game. So I'm with you on that. I'm gonna tease that down to basically 14-point teaser. Let's add that as the third one. Get that down to half.
It. I mean, they're still the number one seed, and and hey, you say Georgia. Even last year, some of the games were close because look, it all depended. You didn't know what time Stetson Bennett was coming in the night before a game. Stetson Bennett. There's no doubt. Stetson Bennett.
It's true though, dude. He's in rehab for alcoholism.
Stetson Bennett
he was probably drunk the whole fucking college career.
During the first half of a lot of those games.
It makes sense now, right? Because they started slow every game. Probably Stetson shaking the fucking cobwebs off from all those fucking White Claws.
Bennett wasn't a guy going to college frat parties or at home. Stetson Bennett was going to like old man bars, hanging out with probably 40, 45-year-old guys, getting loaded till 4 a.m, probably talking like, hey, watch, third play of the game, I'm going long down the right.
He definitely fucking shaved a little bit. Dude, that fucking one Georgia game with, I forget who it was, dropped the punt, that game was definitely fixed, 100%. So now that we're finding out Stetson's in rehab, probably did some gambling, probably did some drugs, probably fucking blew a tranny, probably had some other shit we don't know about going on, probably fixed a game or two. All right, so makes me feel a little better about a couple of those Georgia losses where they didn't cover last year.
I mean, he's got kids that could be running around in 4th and 5th grade by now. I mean, he's old enough. He's fucking like he's 28 years old.
That's definitely a situation to keep an eye on. All right, Howie Dewey, we'll be in the chat tomorrow. You got anything planned this weekend? What are you up to?
Dude, I've been fishing. I got 2 kids. I almost killed one.
You almost killed a kid. That's good.
Yeah. Literally, I left him out in the lake.
You changed the name of your podcast. Kill the Kids.
That's that's about right. I got 2 kids. I like one. It's the way it is, man.
I mean, hey, listen. At least you like one. My mom doesn't like either of us. So, all right, buddy. Talk to you later. Go shoot some.
All right, man.
All right, later, bro. All right, I'm gonna finish off that 14-pointer for you guys. Georgia -0.5. You ready, Evan?
Yes.
This is nice, dude. I don't know how this fucking thing loses. Georgia -0.5. Texas A&M +16.5. Florida State -9.5. Texas +8.5. -125. How's that -125? That doesn't lose. That's a winner. You're welcome. Thank me now on Twitter for it because it's fucking winner. That's not losing. Bill Rupp! What do you want to talk about? We got NFL to talk about. Where do you want to start? I got to put a player or two out, so if you could just kill some air here for me, I appreciate it.
Why don't we do baseball first?
All right, do that. Start with baseball, your Rackets. Let me just put the plays out to the subscribers, and then we'll get there. So hit it.
Rackets, first game, Baltimore. Those are your boys.
You already know. It's Kyle Bradish tomorrow.
How does this go, though? Talk to me. I know you're an Orioles fan. You've been right on them all year and all this. Talk to me about how and why, not just we love the Orioles.
Okay. Kyle Bradish has literally been the best pitcher in the American League the second half of the season. -142. It still says to be determined for the Rangers. I think it's Dane Dunning. I think it's going to end up being Dunning in that matchup. I love it. Doesn't have success against left-handed hitters. The Orioles can throw an entire lineup full of lefties at him, and then the next day you're going to get Eovaldi or Montgomery, and it's probably going to be Montgomery. And because of the switch hitters, you're going to throw a lineup of 8 righties against Montgomery.
I kind of like the over a little bit in that game tomorrow.
Tomorrow I would tread carefully with it. Bradish has been fucking awesome, bro. If you're looking at an over, then you're looking at a lot of Oriole runs. Because I don't think the Rangers touch them up that much tomorrow, honestly.
It's the playoffs, so I don't like to carry over exactly the same. Has he ever pitched in the playoffs before?
No.
So,
none of. I don't think.
And most of that staff hasn't, right?
Yeah, most of the staff besides Gibson and Flaherty.
I kind of like that over. Is that Bill? Was that you that just said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like that over in that game. So here's the big edge for the Orioles in this series.
It's the bullpen in one-run games.
Yes,
it's not even
yes.
close.
You're looking at there's going to be a lot of live betting opportunities in this series because
home runs allowed, Tommy. Texas 29th in the league in home runs per 9. Orioles number 1. In one-run games, Orioles number 1, and the Texas I want to say 28th or 27th. Something
Orioles
like that.
drop. Orioles go down a lot early.
Orioles go down. So here's the edge in this series. Okay, Orioles go down a lot early, and the Rangers bullpen is fucking AIDS. The Orioles are one of the best teams, maybe the best team, Rackets. I don't know. You'd probably know the stat better than me in all of baseball. After
number
the
1 in
7th
comeback
inning.
wins.
Number one in comeback wins in the entire league versus the team that's probably given up the most comeback wins because their bullpen gets obliterated. So there's a huge edge once you hit the 6th inning. Not to mention the Orioles have a good bullpen themselves. So they're able to neutralize the runs from the opponent. So, yeah, I think in order to – if you like the Rangers in these series, you're going to be betting Rangers first 5. Like, there's no point to bet the Rangers for a game if you like the Rangers. Bet the first 5 because if they're losing after 6, they're done. So, you're going to need them to have a lead. So I think you're better bet. And you could actually win the first 5 bet and have them lose the game and still win your bet. So Rangers first 5 if you're betting the Rangers. I haven't made a decision on it yet, but that's the play if you're going to bet the Rangers. Let's move on to the next couple games there before we get to NFL.
Astros and Twins. I mean,
This is in 5.
I think the Astros just show their dominance tomorrow and win this game easily.
Yeah, I don't like that it's Bailey Ober. Twins are kind of feeling the effects of the wild card series a little bit. This line hasn't really moved, though. It opened at -154, and now it's -156. I'm assuming it's going to move a little bit more before game
You'll
time.
get more Astro money in tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm assuming that will change, but kind of surprised it hasn't already.
Yeah, we're going to be giving all that stuff. I'm going to give all my baseball plays out to the subs.
I am 100% on the Astros.
I am on the Astros too heavy.
And on that series. So I might even take that Astro game tonight and just do it straight. So then it goes to my favorite series.
Braves, Phillies.
Phillies. Here's a stat for you guys because I love the Phillies looking at it. But Strider, 4-0 this year against the Phillies, including 2 games that he just pitched against them back-to-back a few weeks ago. 4-0 with a 2.48 ERA and 4 starts this year. He's 8-0 in his career with a 1.90 ERA and 8 appearances against the Phillies. That's insane.
That's a lot. I don't care if you like.
I think I saw a stat that Trey Turner's 0 for 14 against him in his career.
So Braves is part of my all weekend parlay. Even though I hate going against the Phillies because I like.
That's shocking. You're all in on the Philly train. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, but not with these kind of
Trust
stats.
in. Look at Bill getting into analytics. Bravo, Bill Rupp.
So
Bravo, getting into analytics. Good to have you on board.
It's in my hashtag, Ev. But I'm gonna do. Here's my all weekend parlay. It's gonna be Braves money line. Then I'm going to Texas college football tomorrow. I love Texas. Caleb Williams to throw 3 touchdown passes. And then we move to Sunday to the NFL. And I'm taking the 2 easy games, the Lions and the Dolphins both to win. That's plus 283. I love it.
I like that. I mean, listen, you're in a good spot in every single one of those, right? So I'm surprised that pays 283. I thought that would be a little bit lower. I like the Braves to win the series in this one. I think this is the Braves' year. I think this is the Astros World Series. I actually have the Braves Astros plus 500 to win the World Series. So I'm going to be on the Braves for the series, Braves for game 1. Then we'll play it by ear. We'll see how it goes. Plus, Philly's a much different team at home. That place gets fucking wild in Philly, as we know. So on the road now, you're going to see those fucking tomahawk chops coming. And I think Philly gets got in these first couple games. Then the Snakes versus the Dodgers, man. Rackets, we've been on the Snakes for a long time. Me and you have been fucking riding this snake train. I came up with a new logo for them and everything that they need to start doing. They're not doing it. They're not listening to me. Someone reach out to them and fucking tell them. But do we do it? Are we doing it? Tell me we're doing it.
I can't do it again.
Tell me we're doing it, Rackets.
I can't do it, dude.
I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it. Snakes and 6. I'm going for the fucking Snakes in this series. I think this team's hot at the right time. I think there's going to be a little bit of rust, for these teams that haven't played in a week. So I kind of think a little bit of an advantage in game 1, even though they're a road team, probably going to have a little rust there. Kershaw's been terrible throughout his career in the playoffs. He's pitching game 1, pitching probably 4, and then probably pitching 7. Tommy Likey. Rackets, come with me, bro. Come on, bro.
Bro, I can't.
Ride with me.
I don't want to get in front of that Dodger train, dude.
Fuck. I thought you were coming for sure.
Don't do it, Rackets.
If there's
fuck you, Bill.
I will say if there's a year that the Dodgers don't get there, it would be this year, just because you don't have Dustin May, you don't have Bueller, you don't have.
They're not invincible like
that front line starting pitching. But I like their young guys. I like Outman. I like Papio.
But again, we're talking about a lot of guys who have no playoff experience.
Bobby Miller. I mean,
right?
I like what they're replacing it with. It's just not proven. So
listen, we saw the Rays. We saw fucking a couple. Every series was a sweep, right? It's a whole new world when you get into the playoffs, right? Like all of a sudden you get into playoffs. This new season that starts right here. So the Dodgers don't have those lockdown vets that are there that have been there a lot of. They do on offense, but they have great talent from a pitching perspective. I agree with you. Better talent than they've had in that spot. Well, I like what they replaced it with.
I think the pressure is 100% on them though, which makes the Diamondbacks really.
No, there's no pressure on a Snake. Snakes win.
Yeah,
Snakes made it to the second round, swept their fucking Rackets. They didn't just win a series. They beat the Brewers.
And they came from behind both games, too.
Yeah, they beat the Brewers in Milwaukee. Those Brewers-Snake series are kind of always fucking fun rivalry. Like, those teams usually play to a lot of runs. Both teams seem to get up when they play each other. I'm going with it, man. Plus 190. Let me get it, Evan. Let me get it. Snakes win this series. Dodgers getting knocked out. Sorry, LA. I know you're going to fucking bombard the chat and my Twitter. Fuck you, you stupid state. Hope you fall into the ocean. Anything else on baseball here?
Nope.
Nope.
Good. Any MVP things? Anything that we want to throw in before we pivot? Or are we good? All in? Done? Carry on.
Should be good. Yeah.
Let's go. All right. NFL. Dun. What do we like here this weekend, boys? Anyone want to start? I got a couple bets that I love. This is going to be a big side week for me. Big teaser week, big side week for me. We're going to bet some props. We're going to make some money. But I'm going to give them here, too, because you're going to hear me talking about it. You probably already know I'm on it. There's 2 games here, which I may have to run to the bank tomorrow just to make sure I have enough money for this on Sunday.
Well, I think the Bills is a joke at 235.
That seems crazy. Jacksonville's kind of due for a big game.
I mean, I know
Jacksonville's been bad all year.
Jacksonville's kind of home in London anyway.
Yeah, that's their spot.
They've been there for a couple weeks, right?
They've been there for 2 weeks. I don't know if I love that.
I like the Bills. I just think Jacksonville's not good. They're not.
Yeah, Jacksonville needs a big win. This is a home game for them. The London crowd's going to be on their side. They've been there for 2 weeks. They're not going to have the jet lag, but the Bills are a wagon.
They're not good at all.
All right, I'm with you, Bill. If this game were played even in Jacksonville, I would like it more, believe it or not. It's the London thing, right? Like, we'll see, but probably going to be pretty heavy on the Bills. Falcons, guys, just load it. I mean, the Ritter negativity because of one half of one game in London is just insane. This is going to be a fun game. I think this game's going over the total, Bill, 41.5, Houston and Atlanta. I know Atlanta keeps the ball on the ground. That's their goal. Atlanta's going to win this game. Ritter's going to play a lot better. I'm going to be hitting the Ritter prop on this because everyone's like, oh, he's done after this week. He's going to get replaced with Heineke. He's going to be the quarterback for the Bears. No, he's not. None of that's going to happen. He's going to go over 181.5, though. I'll tell you that. Because although Atlanta likes to run the ball on the ground and kill clock, Rackets, we know damn well Houston does not. Houston likes to pace up.
Yep.
41.5 seems low on this game, doesn't it? I mean, if I tell you Ritter's going to be competent, right? Not even great. Competent. Second half Ritter from last game. This game should fly over the total, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I would think this is one of the games I would target for an over. Houston, their offense looks good, dude. Like, and the Falcons can kind of do whatever they want. If Ritter doesn't kill them, they should be able to move the ball.
Yeah,
So,
both teams should be able to move fairly well. Falcons defense has been good.
I'm on a bet in this game. I love C.J. Stroud over 2 touchdown passes.
Okay.
He's had 2 in every game except for the first one, and they're giving me plus money on that, plus 102.
Are they giving me plus money too?
No.
Ritter's his passing prop has dropped to 179.5. Also,
that's on DraftKings, 181.5, I think, on here. Dude, hit that. 179.5 is a joke. Guys, like I said, dude, Ritter played the worst game of his entire life last week and hit his 180 prop. Like, you could fall into 180. That's a joke.
Yeah, so I'm taking Stroud over 1.5 touchdown passes. I think that's
Ritter over 1. I like 3 bets in this game already. I'm probably going to bet Tank Dell again. I think last week was an aberration. I don't think it's going to be.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Listen, you can't. You gotta go. You gotta go back to things that burn you.
Never
You can't
again. He's on
fucking
my
quit.
list.
You can't
He's
be a
on my
fucking
list.
quitter
Fuck
in
him.
life. You're a fucking quitter. Stop quitting at everything.
I am. He will never get another dollar of my money. That fucking.
Had a bad game. He didn't get the ball.
He sucks.
He does not suck.
I will
He's
never
their
bet him
fucking best
again.
receiver.
Don't do it, guys. Don't do it.
We're going right back.
I'll tell you what to do
We're
on
going
this.
right back.
I'll tell you how to bet this game on the receivers.
Right back.
Wait until see who he starts throwing it to, because that's who he throws it to the rest of the game.
There will be live opportunities on this for
So
sure.
don't bet either receiver early. Once he starts throwing the first 2 or 3 completions, hammer it, because that's who he's going to the rest of the game.
Right back to it.
You want
Right
that's an
back.
official play?
What?
Tank Dell?
Over 41.5. Right back to it. Right back.
Don't do it, guys. Wait to see who he throws
I'm
to.
on 4 bets in this game already. Tank Dell over 41.5. I like Bill's CJ Stroud bet too. Desmond Ritter over 179.5. Over 41.5. And I love the Falcons minus 130. So we're going to have a lot of action on this game. This is going to be a fun game.
Guys.
The roundtable show that's coming up at 8 o'clock on this channel, but just pop over to the other video at 8 p.m. I have some sneaky DFS plays that I like on this too that we're going to be doing. No, we're not. Oh, Mike's in already? What is Mike in a club? Is he in a rave? You know? I mean, are you in a rave?
No, I'm driving, but I'm going through a bad area. I'm racing back to the office to try to get on this show and then roundtable.
Well, wait till you get there, dude. We still got 20 more minutes on here. How far from the office are you?
You're very mysterious, Mike.
Why?
Because you can't
Because
see a
it's
goddamn
black
thing.
and it's look like you're
You're in an undisclosed location.
transporting
No,
a dead
I'm
body.
driving. I'm driving.
Oh, there
Wow,
we
you
go.
look like you're actually going over 20 miles an hour.
Because I'm racing to get on the Stay Cashin.
What is
And I'm going to give my underdog winner for the UFC tomorrow.
what is that? What is racing for Constantino? Like 38, 58?
Yeah, 20.
What is he at?
Can you see it?
He's
38.
38.
I nailed it. Dude, I fucking nailed it to the number.
Dude, I'm fucking clocking it. Look.
Bro, did I hit that to the number?
What?
I hit that. You're 38.
No, I'm not. I'm at like 40 almost.
No,
No.
he said 40
almost
almost.
40.
That's 38.
Dude, Bill, how well do I know him? To the
I thought he was going
number, I
20.
think he's miles per hour. Because Mike drives
Yeah,
30.
baby. I'm going through that.
How many cars are behind you?
No one's ever behind
Zero.
him.
There's zero behind me.
They
They're
all
in front
go
of me. It's a
around
problem.
him.
Who fucking cares what's
Who
behind
the
me?
fuck's behind him? They go
Who cares
around
what's
him.
behind me? It's the fun.
They're like, who's this old
It's the
lady?
fun. Look. I'm racing.
The
Oh
whole
my
right
God.
Guys,
side
I'm
of the
taking
screen.
windy turns here, and I'm racing.
Oh my
Like,
God, he's racing. He said he's
There's
the
a
slowest,
rain-slick road.
the slowest driver you've
I
ever
asked him
met.
if he had any NFL plays, and he just joined, so I figured that meant he was ready.
No, of course. But Mike, do you want to stay on in here, or are you going to be in a location shortly? Because we got another 15 minutes. I thought you were going to come out for another 10, 15 minutes, but I could leave you on now if you got some stuff.
Can you hear me?
No, good talk. Good talk. Why don't you come back in 10?
Can't hear anything, can't see anything.
Why don't we come back in 10 minutes? How about that? Let's do that, Ev.
Hello.
All right, let's
I'm
kick
here.
out,
Right.
Ev.
Mike,
Let's go.
Mike,
10 minutes. That's
yeah.
it. Yeah, we'll come back when we can hear you better. So, all right. So let's keep going this. We'll bring Mike back in to give the UFC picks and his input on some football stuff. Evan, you know you can't just let Mike in.
Listen, I texted him and I asked him if he had any
He's a
NFL plays.
retard.
I figured that meant he was ready, but apparently not.
No, he's driving 38, telling he's zipping around everywhere. Bill, you love the Lions, obviously. You laying 9.5, or you just putting them in parlays?
No, just a parlay.
Okay, putting them in parlays. A lot of people are going to be playing them in Survivor. I think they're maybe a little trappy. I don't know. I think you look at the slate and you say, which game's going to fuck everyone, Bill? It's not going to be the Dolphins versus the Giants. Every other total's under 5, right? The whole fucking board until you get to next week with Kansas City is under 5. This game has, Bill, you look at the board, which is going to be the game? Because there's a game every week that fucks everyone. Would you agree that
It's not going to be the Lions.
that's why it's going to be the Lions?
No.
So I don't see any way. I hate Bryce Young more than anyone. I've hated Bryce Young more than anyone. Not as a person. I'm sure he's a lovely person. I hate him as a quarterback, and I hate the Panthers. Rackets, Lions find a way to lose a lot. Are you putting your whole Survivor on the line with the Lions?
Dude, I thought about putting him in my money line parlay, and I took it out because it
You got
made
a feeling
it
on
made
this
it
too?
exactly a plus 102 or plus 101 or something, and I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, I'll
Lay to
just
one,
pay
lay to 110.
I'll put the minus 125.
Yeah,
down.
yeah. Relying on the Detroit Lions at a minus 500 in a parlay seems
Yeah, no.
not a long-term positive move with
No.
how they choke and lose.
It'll be Dolphins and 49ers, and I'm also going to play 49ers, double result 49ers for plus 105.
Okay, I like
Lions-
that.
I think they handled Dallas pretty easily.
I'm in line. I'm all in Lions. I think they killed them. They're
Well,
awful, that team.
I agree with you, but that's why it's the game that the Jets should have beat the Chiefs if they didn't fix it. Arizona beat Dallas the week before. Like, there's always a game. This is the game.
No, it's not.
I hope it's not, because I'm gonna fucking be a donkey and degenerate fucking and shit too. But this is the game.
You're not going to lose to them.
They're gonna lose.
No, they're not.
If they lose, Bill, we're balling in Survivor. Balling in Survivor if they lose. Colts Titans here. Jonathan Taylor back. It looks like may get some burn here. Rackets. How much are we gonna see of him?
I mean, I can't expect much out of them, dude.
10
Maybe,
carries.
Yeah, maybe 20 snaps, something
I'm
like
not
that.
starting him in
25
fantasy.
snaps.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do the fantasy thing.
Good that he's back though. I thought there would be a chance he'd keep practicing for 3 weeks and not play.
Once he is 100% healthy, though, that offense is going to be
He
pretty
is.
solid, dude.
Did you hear him slip in his press conference when they asked him, like, so, like, when did you get healthy? Because we know it was a hold in.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't a hold in. He's like, oh, throughout the offseason and recently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. It's a process. It's an evolving process, Elf. Yeah, you could have played week 1, motherfucker. You know you could have.
No, but especially with all the red zone problems that the Colts had last year, I think they were like bottom 3 or 4 in the league in red zone. They're top 5 this year, 72.7%, if I recall right. And that's Anthony Richardson, dude. So you just add Jonathan Taylor into that. They're gonna be scoring some touchdowns. I like it.
I actually saw that report. Again, I was at the doctor's all day today. I've been totally unplugged from news and shit. Bill, Tommy G's predictions. Look, Sun God's doubtful. Just saw it in the chat.
Yeah, if Amon Ra's not playing, then
He's not playing.
Yeah, I'll have to see.
That line's not minus 5.
But then I'll just hedge out.
I
Then
don't
I'll
know.
just
Listen, a
hedge.
wide receiver is not going to move a line much. Plus, he's already
Right, but
doubtful.
I'm just saying,
so
like,
it should
the
be
value
factored
part
in.
of it, like, there's no way I'm even considering
No,
it.
why would you fucking go near it? Dude,
No,
they're
if he's
losing.
if he's not playing, then I just hedge.
Someone
They're
said
losing.
Jameer Gibbs is injured too, but
They're
they
losing.
don't use him.
They're
so.
losing. They're losing. They're losing.
Yeah, they don't use him anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Shane said he's pouring into the Panthers plus 10. Don't go that far. Listen, avoiding a blow up is a win, right? Like, if I don't put $1 on the Panthers and the Lions lose, that's winning money because I didn't lose the money I was going to lose by putting it on it. So, not everything is, we don't need to always catch the other side. So, just still supposed to be fun. Tennessee Titans, Colts, we just talked about. I like the Colts in this one. Plus 116 for sure. I like them plus 2.5. That line's trappy though, so wait for 4 deep for a final assessment. Miami Dolphins are going to fucking slay the Giants. We'll talk about props. We're all in agreement there. Ravens, Steelers.
Ravens.
I want to bet the Ravens. They should win, right? But the Steelers are going through like some overhaul. I'm sure Tomlin lit them the fuck up all week. I could see them coming out and fucking. If they come out and get mollywopped by the Ravens, that team's done for the year. You just fucking. But Tomlin's pretty good motivator, Rackets. You think you put some life in him? You think they change some play calling?
No, I mean, bro, the total's 38 in this game. I can't get behind anything other than like a Ravens money line.
Yeah, Patriots Saints we're gonna skip. Bengals Cardinals. I think. I don't know. Skip. Anyone have a play on that? Hard, heavy play. We're only giving out like plays that we really like right now. We'll have more plays for Sunday for the subscribers. Eagles Rams. Do kind of like the Rams here, getting 4.5. I think Philly's fake.
I don't hate the Rams, and honestly, I don't hate the Cardinals, man.
Should be getting cut back, right?
They are getting cut back.
They are getting cut back at plus.
No,
he's
he's getting him back, but I mean they should be getting him to play a lot. Like how much do you
Yeah.
think he plays? Half?
Not
I was
much.
gonna say 45. 50%.
I would say he's going to be out there for half his normal snap count. Yeah, I think he plays 35,
Not gonna
40.
play a lot.
I think he will. You wouldn't bring him back if he wasn't ready. He gets hurt. Like if he's rep, dude. They always play more than they tell us.
Yeah,
So
always.
if they say he's going to play 30 snaps, 20 snaps, 10 snaps, he's going to play double that.
It's different from a receiver and a running back too. Like Taylor, when he's in, he's probably going to be getting the ball because they're not going to want him in a blocking assignment,
yeah.
just getting fucking drilled. So,
Yeah.
I would
like
say
the Rams.
I would say 40-45% for Cup.
I probably would bet the Rams plus 4.5 in this spot without Cup. So I really like the Rams plus 4.5 here. So let me get that. We're going to definitely tease that up to 11.5 on some plays too. to get the Rams. Let's see, a little 10-point teaser here. Oh, this is a money 10-point teaser spot. We can get the Rams up to 14.5, Dolphins down to 1.5. And then I want to take the Colts plus 12.5 in that. But there's just a better game. And I'm going to tell you what it is right now. It's the bet of the fucking weekend. It's an absolute lock. The Jets are getting a field goal against the Denver Broncos.
Unreal.
That is fucking insane.
Unreal.
Jets are gonna win a game. How do you guys feel about that?
Jets are going to win.
They're gonna win a game.
They're going to win a game, and we're going to love it.
They should.
We're going to love it. So you put this in here, guys. Here's the 10-point teaser lock of the week. Tommy tease. Rams plus 10.5. Hold on. I clicked 7.
It'd be 14.
Rams plus 14.5. I clicked the wrong number. Rams plus 14.5. Dolphins minus 1.5. And the New York Jets defense plus 12.5. I mean, even if you think Wilson's shit, which I don't, I think we literally just hit a reset on Wilson last week. I think it's a start over point. And this is the week where he shows out. I'm gonna be slaying shit on this game. I'm hitting this game from every angle.
Tommy, I just got a text from my buddy that was watching the show, and he goes, "Mike looked like the dude on Omega you get paired with, who's just sitting in the dark jerking off the chicks."
That's great. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. Jets win this game, guys. Jets win this game. Jets win this game handily. Jets win this game handily. Alt lines, every line, all in. They're pricing this game as if Zach Wilson still sucks. And Aaron Rodgers is with him now. He's got confidence now. This is a bad defense. 12.5 in this teaser is a fucking joke. The Jets defense may hold Detroit to 13. Like, this is a fucking money spot right here for the New York Jets. Chiefs, Vikings, anyone?
The Swifties minus 10.
They're going to go undefeated, right?
Jesus.
I mean, like they're not going to let them lose in the first month. They're not going to let them lose until the steam dies down in this fucking, billionaire with a wig.
I was looking at the one on Thursday night. What's
188 minus the money line minus 3.5 minus 188.
3.5. They're 10 next week. No, I'm not touching them. I don't. The offense just doesn't look right, dude. Like, you got Noah Gray scoring touchdowns instead of Travis Kelce. I don't want nothing to do with it.
This game is tough. This is a prop game. This is a fun DFS game. We're going to talk a little bit about this 52.5 total on the Roundtable show coming up at 8 o'clock in 30 minutes. We'll be going heavy into this game. And others, make sure you don't leave. We're going to stop at 7:45 here. You guys are going to go eat a sandwich. You're going to make another drink. I got to go pour my fucking moonshine in. I'm going to get fucking twisted on this show today. Evan, did you see the text I sent you?
Yeah.
You want to play that video real quick for everyone? A little fucking entertainment?
It's on my phone, not my computer.
Tell me when that's up. Yeah, transfer that over.
It's going to be a minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tell me when it's up. We'll end on that. So don't go anywhere. We're doing the free week giveaway, and you are going to watch my friend Joey yesterday, Joey Camaro, literally made a comment on the Discord, Bill. This is how this all started. I'm standing with Joe, and he goes, and you can bring Mike in now. Is Mike in?
No, he's not here.
Is he coming back in?
I can text him again.
He's a disaster. So he's got the Roundtable show coming up, so I know he can't be far. So Bill, Joey Camaro, who you know, got a little drunk, got a little stoned last night at the house. We're doing the Mayhem Mansion starting next week, next Sunday. But this Sunday, we're going to be doing it too, kind of like a beta test. So if you guys want to come check it out, make sure you follow us and check out the Stay Cashin page because we're going to be doing the Mayhem Mansion show pregame live. Probably do it on YouTube here on the Stay Cashin site. Beta test, just fucking around, figuring it out, and then we're going live hardcore with it next week. But he's there and he's telling me we're talking about fighting, and he said like he thinks he would give me a good fight if we fought, and I'm like, Bill, what would happen to Joey Camaro if me and him fought?
I don't know. I never saw him fight.
No, you know, motherfucker. You just hate complimenting. I would end his life, right? I was like, Joe, it would just. So we didn't know, right? So he goes, I'm going to challenge you right now to a game called Knuckles or something. Has anyone ever heard of that? Knuckles? Where you both just line up and punch each other
sounds like
in the
something
fucking
third graders do.
Yeah, you just punch each other in the knuckles as hard as you can, as many times as you can, until one person quits. So while Mike's here, Mike's the fight expert. Evan, do you have the video?
I got it.
All right, cue it up. So this, Mike won't be able to see it. Mike will have to see it on replay. Mike, I'd like for you to see this.
What's that?
Can you play it live for us here, Evan?
Yeah, it'll take him another minute.
All right, take a second.
Who got a fight?
Joey Camaro last night told me he might be able to beat me up. And
Is that true, Rackets? Your new name's Joey Camaro?
No, Joey Camaro, my other
That's
friend.
funny, fucking Joey Camaro.
Not
Is
Joey
Bill
Rackets.
Rupp toy car?
All right, here, watch, Mike, watch.
On me.
Okay, so we've done this like 10 times. So this is what I'm doing?
All right, everyone shut up.
He looks like a Joey Camaro. From
Shut
So you think
up.
your fist is more powerful than mine? I will
Guys,
place you.
mute.
Come on.
It's playing for
Let's go.
them.
Fist to fist. Come on. Come on, bitch. Fist to fist. Fist to fist. No, you want to do fist to fist?
Shut up.
I want to go forever. I want to go all night.
It's the dumbest thing I've ever
Why
seen in
not?
my life.
No, watch.
Let's go.
He looks like a Joey
Come on.
Camaro.
Come on. Come on. Come on. More. What? What? Come on. I'm just getting started, bro.
You have no feeling?
Come on. Let's go.
Oh my God, I know him.
More.
Yeah, you know him. You
More.
Do you have no
No, I played poker with him.
Yeah, he's a big poker player.
He owns a gold store.
Watch the end of it,
All
Mike.
right, got it.
Get the fuck out of here. You know Joey?
Yeah, watch the end. Watch the end of the video.
That's insane. No way.
You want to keep going or we're good?
Tommy's punching the wall like a moron.
Tommy, how do you know him?
I've known him for a while. He's actually married to Ed's sister.
Did you not tell him you know me?
How the fuck would I know that you know him?
Tell him you know Karate Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, I played
I
fucking
don't-
cards with him for years. We called
I
him.
don't think he owns a gold store.
Yeah, we called him.
No, he does. He does. He's in the gold
Does he?
industry.
Carl.
Yeah. Yeah.
He made money in Beanie Babies, baseball cards.
Yeah, all kinds of weird shit. Yeah.
And he
He's
does
a-
drive. Now that you're saying he drives a hot rod of some sort.
Yeah, yeah,
Is he
he was just
watching Joe fucking Camaro? I think I got his number.
Bro, he's here. He's gonna be here Sunday. What do you mean?
Oh,
one of
he's
my-
not
he-
going to be there Sunday.
Well, he built the basement, Mike. He built our whole basement here.
We called him Weasel in a good way, not like he's a
Yeah,
weasel.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
his name.
So after.
Oh,
the-
here it is. I got a Joey Burtz. That's what we called him, Burtz.
All right, we're done with the joke.
Let's call him. Let's call Joey Burtz.
Let's not. I think
Oh,
we've got
let's
enough. We have a
not,
show
please.
coming up in 20 minutes, so you can call him after the show and you can
How
follow
the
each
fuck
other.
do you know him? What a
All right,
small world.
let's carry this on in the roundtable show. So,
Yeah.
long story short, on the punching thing, Mike, what happened was I submitted him so quick I wasn't done yet. So I went and
Tommy
just
beating up fucking Burtz.
I
isn't,
know exactly.
beating up-
But then I went and did 10 on the wall just to fucking make it
they're
right.
always
So my
doing
hand's a little
stupid
not
stuff.
great, but
By the way, Tommy, Evan, if you could pull us up like Joe Rogan always goes, hey, Jamie, pull this up. This would be magnificent. Tommy, I found somebody with bigger circus alien fingers than you. Fucking Chandler Jones. In the video, when he was crying, he covers his face. He's like, oh, but his fingers were like this long. You got to pull. I mean, it's crazy how long his fingers are.
All right, let's go. Let's get some UFC here, Mike. What do you like? And then we got the roundtable show coming up at 8:00. So we're gonna
Yep.
save Mike's bets and stuff, unless he's got one or two you want to give out here when you're done. But
Yeah, I
tune
mean,
in at
the-
8 p.m. to the roundtable show, guys.
And
It's a tricky card. I mean, it's only 11 fights. We got 3 girl fights. There's really not much to like. A couple friends of us that we like, Tommy, Joe Pfeiffer's on the card. Be like Joe Pfeiffer. Our boy Bill Algio's on the card. But like I said, not a lot to like, man. 3 girl fights, etc. But I'll tell you, this fight I like. I think it's mislined. And this is our free bet, guys. We're just having a straight bet on an underdog here. I bet it on FanDuel about an hour ago. Let me see if the line is still up there. Yeah, the best line is on FanDuel and MGM at plus 125. And that's Philippe Lins. And he's fighting Ian Cutelaba, who I like, and Tommy, you like too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a maniac Cutelaba, but I mean, Lins is bigger. I think he's a better wrestler. I mean, well, maybe Cutelaba is a better straight wrestler, but Lins has 100% takedown defense, and he's very good on the ground as a black belt, and he can strike. He's on a 3-fight winning streak, and I think he just needs to outlast Cutelaba for that quick, 30 seconds to 2.5 minutes to that first round, and he's either going to take over and finish Cutelaba, or Lins is even live for a finish inside that quick frame. But I do think he beats him, and at a plus 125, 126, it's a straight bet. So that's your bet. Philippe Lins plus 125, let's call it. Oh, is he on mute?
Muted.
Sorry,
In
I
your
muted because
face.
I was
In your
coughing.
face.
Do you have a? No, I was muting to be respectful, so I didn't cut you off. Do you have a NFL player too you like, Mike?
I like a lot with the NFL. I mean, first and foremost, I don't think you can make the line high enough on Miami Giants, and I know it sounds stupid, but I honestly, when Ashan, whatever he's calling himself nowadays,
It's a chain for
he can
me.
barely get on the field, right? And when he does, he rips off 40-yard. I mean, they're just loaded everywhere. Now they're getting Claypool. I don't know if you guys broke that or talked about it.
Sucks.
Even though he sucks, it's just another weapon to put in that offense. And watch McDaniel, who I really respect,
Claypool
make a
goes
little
into
bit of a weapon
offense.
out of him.
Claypool goes into offenses and destroys them. They're going to use him in one way. They're going to use him in one way and one way only. And when this happens, Bill's going to be like, I told you, Claypool. They're going to use him inside. They're going to use him inside the 10 for size because they have no size. All their receivers.
Well, either way, it's another weapon.
That's what they'll use him for. Yeah.
I also like the over there a little bit because, I know the Giants put up 3. It's a buy low spot on them. And, Dolphins are going to score. The Dolphins can go over by themselves, which is crazy, right? And, I mean, if you're playing the Dolphins, you might as well play the over also because Dolphins aren't winning a 20-3 game or even a 28-10. I mean, this is either going to go ripping over that the Dolphins can do alone. I like the Dolphins in a teaser down, obviously. I like the over. I think a couple trappy games, as much as I love Philly, they're a little trappy there in that spot with the Rams. I like the over in that game, the Philly Ram game. I like the over. Stafford's going to throw on the Eagle defense. Higbee's going to have a big game. Another trappy game are the Bills. I think the Bills are extremely trappy and, tread carefully there.
Said that earlier too.
Jacksonville there, 2 weeks. Bills off a huge emotional divisional romping of the Dolphins, getting on a plane. I mean, tough spot for the Bills. Be careful. I like the Jets in the teaser.
The rest save. Rest safe.
All right, last one I said. I don't know if you heard. I said I like the Jets.
Yes,
the Jets in a teaser. I love that spot. Love it.
Them.
If they don't win here, they got to pack it in. But
here's the thing: if Zach Wilson's bad, the Jets should win.
In.
If Zach Wilson's average, they're bad. The Jets should still win with that defense. If Zach Wilson's good, the Jets win by 20.
I mean, the Jets can actually out field goal them and win 6-3 or 9-6.
Yeah, they should win no matter what.
Yeah, this could be a 9-6 game if Wilson sucks.
If Wilson's what I think he just turned into, this is going to be a fucking.
And there's no better spot here than the worst pass defense per yards per game in the NFL, and they can't stop the run. I think it's a great spot.
Brees Hall spot, everything.
I'm all in Jets. Let's go.
Let's go. Push it in.
But I can't trust them, so I'm going to take them in a teaser.
All in, baby.
I'm going to drive them up and take 8.5.
All minus 6.5 plus 250. All blowout.
I can't believe you know Joey Camaro. I'm still not over that.
I do know Joey Camaro.
And you call him Joey Camaro, which is the best, as we call him Bruce.
We named him Joey Camaro.
Well, he drives a fucking hot rod.
No, because all he talked about was his fucking Camaro all the time.
I'm going to text him. I don't know if this is the same number. That's so funny.
It's definitely him. But all right, guys, let's take a 20-minute break. We're going to go get out of here. We'll be back for the roundtable show at 8 p.m. There'll be no Bill Rupp, thank God. So it'll be a much better audio and every experience, honestly, not having to listen to him. So, Bill Rupp, final words.
Let's go.
Not a boy. Rackets, final words.
Go O's.
All right, go O's. We knew that was coming. Mike Constantino, see you at 8 o'clock. Any final words?
Joey Camaro. I mean, I'm stymied.
Joey Camaro. All right.
I just text him.
Evan Hand, any final words?
Rigged.
All right, boys, go to mayhemmansion.com and drop your email, mayhemmansion.com. We'll see you guys Sunday for a game day show. We'll be talking about it. We'll be tweeting about it. Follow us on social media. Again, just a soft beta launch. We're just going to be fucking around this weekend, testing out the equipment, testing out the studio, testing out the basement. And then next week after that will be the official launch where we hit the mailing list and hit social media, live on TikTok, the whole nine. I had a lot of fun last night watching the games there. It would be a good time. And get over to 4deep.com now and sign up because we are about to fuck this weekend up. This is my favorite betting weekend of the year. I think this just gold everywhere on these slates. 20 minutes, DFS Roundtable Show. Going to be breaking down every game with 6 new people and running through the whole fucking entire slate. For Bill Rupp, Howie, Dewey, Joey Rackets, Evan Hand, Mike Constantino, I am Tommy G. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!